Brooke, well, if this tax levy passes, it will impact taxable income, not property. They're also saying they'll be using this funding for all-day kindergarten, counselors, Chromebooks, and more. But they have to get it past the voters first.
Superintendent Chris Piper says the district is going out on a limb for funding for the first time in more than a decade.
In 14 years since the district has asked our stakeholders for additional operating dollars, which is pretty unusual in the school business to wait that long.
This year, they're hoping the 0.25% income tax levy will fill the gaps left by $1.7 million in funding being cut.
It's hard to find where to make those cuts that won't impact kids deeply or directly because we just don't have a lot to cut from.
Already, they've cut 15 positions, including teachers, custodians, and an administrator. And costs from the pandemic are piling up.
Certainly hasn't made school cheaper. There have been, of course, increased costs for us with purchasing personal protective equipment, cleaning supplies.
This income tax levy has nothing to do with a bond issue that failed for Troy City schools in the spring. That bond issue was to build new schools. This levy will help with the operating costs, like all-day kindergarten, guidance counselors, and Chromebooks for remote learning. Superintendent Chris Piper is appealing to Troy voters to think of the children and their future.
The Troy City schools are a great value, and I think our product that we put out there is second to none.
The district says they chose an income levy because it would spread the burden among everyone in the district, not just those who own property. They also are hoping that it will lessen the burden on seniors on a fixed income. But if the levy doesn't pass, they'll be forced to look at some budget cuts. Reporting live in Troy, Aaliyah Williamson, 5 on 2.